Alright, so a lot of people set goals in a very wrong way and afterwards they are not able to achieve those goals. And so in today's video, what my job is that I will be telling you the way that is the correct way to set goals and how to actually achieve those goals. Okay, so let's get started. So let's see what people do wrong and how we can actually just simply change the thing and do the right thing. So what people do is they just say that I want to achieve this much amount of money, or I want to gain this much amount of followers on my YouTube, something like that, by the end of this year. So maybe for example, let's say that I want to make 50k USD in this year, by the end of this year. So that is a very stupid goal to set, but a lot of people do this type of goal setting, and I will tell you that why this goal setting way is a very stupid way. So the thing is that here what you're doing is there is like inputs and there are outputs. So what I'm currently doing in this procedure is I'm setting the output goals, that the output should be 50k USD, and by the end of this year this. So that is something that is not in my control, right? The output is in the hand of the universe. What I can do is I can do the tasks that will help me in achieving that outcome. So what could those tasks be? They could be a lot of tasks, because there are a lot of different ways to make 50k. There are a lot of different ways to make money, and let's say that I'm choosing a path of YouTube or probably Instagram or maybe some sales funnels and all. So let's, for the sake of simplicity, let's say that I want to make 50k USD by the end of this year from zero, with the help of my YouTube channel. So what I should be doing is I should be setting an input goal, that what would be the input in order to achieve the output, that is 50k USD before the end of this year. So it could be something like learning the skill of photography or something like that, the cinematography, how to make actually good videos, the hooks, the value that I provide. This should be the goal. The goal should be something like create this much amount of videos every single week or every single day, something like that. And that is the thing that I'm trying to achieve you, because when you're setting the goals that are the outputs and the outputs are not in your hands, then what actually happens is you do not do the input that is required to achieve those outputs, and afterwards you just simply think that you're not the person who can actually achieve those goals. You feel demotivated, and that's a pretty harsh situation to be in, yes or no? So what you guys can do is, for example, if you have a fitness goal, instead of just setting a goal that I want to achieve a good physique, or I want to gain 30 kg body weight in this much amount of time frame, what you should be actually doing is set a goal that is like, I will be eating this much amount of thing, I would be increasing my knowledge in this thing, and I would be training this much. This would be my rest day, this would be my cheat day, and that should be the goals. And in the end, even if you do not achieve the goals, which is very rarely that you won't be achieving, but if you just do the inputs correct, then the outputs would obviously be correct. But let's say if even if you do not achieve the goal, you have done the input thing, then it's a good thing, because you have completed your goal, right? So your output was something different, and that is obviously not in your hand. I mean, if you're creating good videos and every single thing, sure, you can get that much amount of the money or probably the subscribers, whatever you want, but that is not a good way to set goals. If I'm setting a goal of 50k subscribers on this YouTube channel by the end of this year, and afterwards I just create every single day a good quality video, I edit the videos, I have good thumbnails and all, but still I do not achieve, then I feel demotivated. But I did my best in order to achieve this goal. So even if I've created the videos every single day and I've put in the hard work, but I haven't achieved my goal, so I will feel bad, right? Yes or no? But whereas if I just simply set the goals that are in my hand, that are the inputs, like creating this much amount of videos, editing them, or probably doing this thing, learning, if I do those things, the goal are obviously completed, and afterwards the outcome is just the end process, that is the end result of the thing that I've been doing, right? If I'm creating good quality videos consistently, I'm posting, I'm providing you the value, and obviously I have good knowledge of the YouTube algorithms and all, I invest in myself, I invest in the courses or something like that, probably something, I can do a lot of different things in order to get what I want. But in the end, what really matters is I set the goals that are in the inputs phase, and not in the outputs phase. So I hope this makes sense. And if you set goals through this mindset, through this procedure, you would be far likely to achieve your goal as compared to as you will just simply set the outputs. And there's another thing, because when you set a output goal, you do not know that even if you're proceeding there or you're not proceeding there. For example, if I say that I have to achieve 50k YouTube subscribers, by the end of this year, I could be 7 days off the track, and afterwards I can just simply think like, okay, no, it is like so long. I have the whole year, right? But the thing is, I'm not putting in the work, and afterwards, if the consistency is broken down, then the goal would be very hard to achieve. But afterwards, I can just simply cope myself like, no, this is my learning phase. This will be my learning phase, and afterwards, this will be that. This will be, and after I can just simply ignore, because a year of time, when you have the deadline of an year as compared to when you have a deadline of today, you would be far likely to put in the hard work. For example, if you're setting the goal of achieving 50k subscribers by the end of this year, you have a deadline of a whole year. Like, okay, you just can simply create one video and it can go viral, and that can bring you 50k. That is a possibility. You can think like that, but it is just moving into the wind, and then the wind will be controlling you and you won't be controlling your life. I hope that makes sense. But whereas if you just simply set goals that every single week I would be posting 2 YouTube videos that would be highly in value, and that blah blah blah, whatever it is, right? So this is just an example. It is not some business thing. It is the thing that you can actually use in terms of fitness also. So forgive me, I'll be suggesting you an example that is related to fitness. So if you have a fitness goal and afterwards you're setting for, let's say that you're trying to do, or obviously again, that you're trying to gain weight, right? So you could be setting goals something like, I would be hitting the gym every single week for 5 days a week, right? Like in a week you would be going 5 days gym. Specific days would be your rest days. This would be your training plan. You would be investing in a coach or something like that, so that you know where are you going. What else? You would be eating right. You would be taking care of your diet. You won't be eating junk food, or even if you will be eating, you will just simply be making a cheat day once a week. And a lot of different things that you can simply control. Those goals can be your day-to-day goals. Those goals could be your the weekly or the monthly goals. But when you are setting this type of goals, even if you do not achieve the outcome, you have still completed your goal, because what you had the knowledge at that time, you implemented it and you gave your best, and that is what really matters. So I hope this makes sense. And if you just set your goals through this procedure and through this mindset, you would be far likely to achieve your goals. I hope this video provided you some sort of value, and now you would be choosing and setting goals in a very different way as compared to you did earlier. So still the new year is yet to come, and I know that a lot of you guys would be having some new year resolutions that you started in January, and still I believe that probably there's a very high chance that you won't be that you haven't achieved the goal yet, but you can still achieve that goal. And what you have to do is just change the output thing to the input thing, and this is how you achieve your goals. If you gained any type of value in this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and every single thing. And that's it. Bye bye.